KLBK's Jaxie Pigeon shows Dawson's far-reaching impact on firefighting and the people closest to him.
If you ever worked with him once, you couldn't help but be affected. You couldn't help but believe that there was a bond between you and him.
The unexpected passing of Matt Dawson has left a void in the lives of many in the community. This coming after he was critically hurt while working a crash on an icy I-27 back in 2020. Another firefighter and a police officer were killed that day.
We lost a lot 4 years ago, and you would think that it would be easier. Some people might think it'd be harder, but it's indescribable because he grew beyond what he was.
Dawson would spend 7 months at a rehab hospital in Colorado before making his way home. Even on this long road of recovery, Dawson continued to help the next generation of firefighters, working as an instructor for the Wolfforth Fire Academy.
Even after everything that had happened, everything was stacked against him, he was still in the classroom, still cracking jokes, still wanting us to learn as much as we could and be the best firemen we could ever possibly think of being.
Zane Escabel is one of 6 recipients of the Dawson Strong Scholarship, worth $2,000 to help further firefighter education.
He not only cared about himself, but for the future generation of firemen and for the citizens who he never got to encounter with, but he knew that one day we would encounter with them, and hopefully his knowledge and his strength and his bravery would elevate us to even be a fraction of what he was, so that way we could step up and be that person's hero in that moment.
The Dawson Strong Award is given to one person in each academy class who demonstrates top leadership skills, much like Dawson.
That's really what Matt represented whenever he was teaching here. He really helps people hands-on and helped people in academics, and he was just a fireman's fireman. You know, he helped you be successful.
He never gave up on each student. He continued to be there for them and continue to help them no matter how long it took them to figure out how to do the skill.
Those going through the Wolfforth Fire Academy are not only inspired by Dawson, but strive to be better firefighters because of him.
That's what he instilled in his fellow firefighters, was the craft of firemanship. And that legacy will continue because he shared it with so many people.
He's never, ever going to leave us. He's never going to leave this fire academy. He's never going to leave this town. He's always going to be here, and every time we hop on that truck, he's always going to be with each and every one of us. And it's a big burden to carry, but it's a burden that I'd love to carry for the rest of my life.
Jaxie Pigeon, KLBK News.